Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video will be Darth Maul skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos of Darth Maul, and this video was suggested by one of my viewers, which was YSN. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. They said, can you do update combo video for Darth Maul? Of course I can. This skin wasn't seen in the art shop for 337 days and was last seen on June 5th, 2024 until it came back into the art shop today and can be found under the Star Wars tab and can be bought separately for 1,500 V-Bucks, or with the bundle, which is Darth Maul Bundle for 2,200 V-Bucks. If you buy the bundle, you get the Darth Maul skin, Maul's poleaxe, his weapon wrap, medicine presence, and Sith Infiltrator as well. Obviously his Back Bling that's included for the skin itself. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the art shop, for example the Darth Maul skin, my credit code is SPEECH or speech. Do decide to use it, feel free to let me know, so thank you personally. This skin could have also been obtained by reaching tier 11 in the Find the Force event when it first came out in Chapter 4 Season 2, and then it was sold in the art shop at a later date. But either way, all combos will be shown off in game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp, description and the comments down below as well. First combo's Back Bling just had to be the Sith, part of the new trilogy set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1. If you don't have this one, you can also switch it up for the First Order, the Hut Clan symbol, even the Mythos signet, or anything with red holographic themed. For example, Marker Slayer would work nicely, or Cactus Jack. Pickaxe is Omni Sword, part of the Katana tech set introduced in Chapter 3 Season 2's Battle Pass. Probably the best pickaxe to use to represent a lightsaber. And the actual top blade is Pinpoint, the guard is Bantam, the bottom blade is Pinpoint as well. In the hand which set the pickaxe type is single wield. You can always use an emote in game to change it dual wield, and then can go back to single wield using emote, which is pretty cool. The colour is Vermilion, and the hand style is the Omni Sword. The standard, you can also change the colour up to the Crimson Quartz as well, but I thought I'd use the Vermilion, try to basically make the pickaxe as similar to Darth Maul's pickaxe in the movie, as you see right here. The glider I'm using for all combos is the Death Star umbrella, which is a Victory Royale umbrella from this season. If you don't have this one or don't want to use it, you can also use the Back Glider, One Shot, Senate Repulsor Pod, First Order TIE Fighter, TIE Whisper, Scarlet Longboard. Contrail for all combos is the TIE Squadron, part of the Darth Vader set introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3's Battle Pass. If you don't have this one, you can also switch up to the Emperor's Shuttle Dive from this season's Battle Pass, the Galactic Battle Pass, and is Emperor Palpatine's Contrail. You can use anything ever red themed or black themed, or no Contrail in general, because I know some players don't like to use them all together. The first weapon wrap is Emperor's Might from this season's Battle Pass, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season MS1, basically Chapter 6 mini Season 1, or the Galactic Battle to be more specific. Works nicely for the black and red design. Let's move on to the second combo now. Back Bling is a combo, or from this season's Battle Pass, this whole combo in general is from items that are like Chapter 5 or newer, can be Battle Pass or item shop. The Back Bling is from this season's Battle Pass, like I mentioned, the Imperial Hollow, part of the original trilogy set, and is Emperor Palpatine's Back Bling. Pickaxe is the Death Star Smasher, introduced in the season as well, and is you unlock this pickaxe by completing ranked urgent quests. Obviously, you can do it at the end of the game. I say, for example, standard battle round, zero build, reload, anything like that, anything ranked, and you can get these pickaxes doing ranked urgent quests. Pretty clean pickaxe and works nicely for this combo. The weapon wrap for this combo is AWR armor, which we bought in the item shop, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 2. You can also just stick with the Emperor's Might if you'd like to, if you want to keep it, say, Chapter 6 themed, for example. But I thought I'd use this one. You can also use the Darth Shader as well if you own that one. Let's move on to the third combo now for Darth Maul. Back Bling is the Sith Trooper Blaster, part of the new trilogy set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1. Works nicely for the black and red design and the Star Wars theme in general. Pickaxe is Palpatine's Cane, part of the original trilogy set introduced in this season's Battle Pass Galactic Battle. Works nicely for blacked out design. I've been using this pickaxe and the Death Star Smasher a lot since I've unlocked both of them. Weapon wrap for this combo is Darth Vader's weapon wrap from the Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass, Darth Shader. You can also use Gideon's Wrath or even the Vader Samurai if you don't have the Darth Shader, for example. Let's move on to the fourth combo now. Back Bling is Mark of the Slayer, Game of Legends series Back Bling, part of the Ultra Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1's Battle Pass, and its Doomslayer's Back Bling. Works nicely for the red. If you don't have this one, use any other red holographic Back Bling, would work nicely. Could be Star Wars, Marvel, to be Icon series, for example, Cactus Jack, the Piccolo's Demon symbol, or even Crimson Crest. Pickaxe is Power Pole, part of the Dragon Ball set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Works nicely for the red design, as you can see right here. Let's move on to the fourth red wrap, now fully blacked out. Boogeyman, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. You got this red wrap for doing challenges in John Wick Bounty LTM in Chapter 1, Season 9. If you don't have this one, use any other red wrap that's fully black themed, or could do black red themed, would work nicely. Let's move on to the fifth combo now. Back Bling is Vader's Katana, part of the Star Wars Samurai set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. This can be used as a Back Bling and Pickaxe combo. Pickaxe I'm using is from this season's Battle Pass, Electrode Pairing Blades, part of the Galactic Syndicate set. I'm using the Sith Pairing Blade style, and this is obviously the first skin's Pickaxe from this season, the Apprentice Eevee's Pickaxe. Works nicely with that style for the black and red. Let's move on to red wrap now, which we bought in the item shop, Gideon's Wrath, part of the Mandalorian set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3, using it for the black and red design. Also has a little bit of reactivity when you shoot it, has a bit of purple lightning, which is pretty cool. Let's move on to the sixth combo now. Back Bling is Darth Vader's Back Bling from the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass, the Viper Probe Droid, part of the Darth Vader set, and works nicely for the black. You can also switch this up for like Sith Trooper Blaster, Sith, anything like that, or you can use the Pickaxe I'm using as a Back Bling, which is the Vader's Katana, part of the Star Wars Samurai set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. Works nicely for the black and red design. Let's move on to the red wrap now, which is cheating a little bit, which is Darth Maul's red wrap, Menacing Presence, part of the Prequel Trilogy Set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. Works nicely with the designs designed for the skin, goes nice with the Back Bling and the Pickaxe as well. Combo number 7 now. I thought I'd use the AWR Pack, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2, using it for the black and red design. Pickaxe is Crucible Blade, Game of Legends series Pickaxe, part of the Ultra Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, and can be used as an alternative to the Omni Sword. It kind of looks kind of like a lightsaber a little bit, not too much, but I'm using it basically for like the actual design, and works nicely for the red nonetheless. It's basically using it as like a replacement lightsaber, I guess you could say, because we haven't actually got a lightsaber pickaxe. Red wrap for this combo is Vader Samurai, part of the Star Wars Samurai set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. Works nicely for the black and red design. Let's move on to the 8th combo now for Darth Maul. Back Bling is Hollowback, part of the Boundless set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. The sticker I'm using is a Darth Maul Snarl, but you can use any of the other stickers that are, say, Star Wars related. Could be like Vader's Samurai, or even the one from this season's Battle Pass, which is Emperor Palpatine's one, would work nicely as well. Pickaxe is Light Blade, Crew Series Pickaxe, part of the Collision set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Works very nicely for like basically the lightsaber like esque pickaxe, I guess you could say. Works very nice. This one, Crucible Blade and Omni Sword, definitely the three best pickaxes that most closely resemble a lightsaber pickaxe. Let's move on to the red wrap for this combo. Star Wars, or Marvel series, I should say, not Star Wars, which is Merc, part of the Deadpool set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2's Battle Pass. He was the secret skin from that season, using it for the red, black, and white design. But use any other red wrap, it could be fully blacked out, black and red, and all similar to this one, black, white, and black, red, and white would work nicely. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. Back Bling is Crimson Crest, part of the Order of the Waning Moon set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1's Battle Pass, using the Crimson Crest style for the red. Pickaxe is Sigil of the Empire, Darth Vader's Pickaxe from the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass. If you don't have this one, you can also switch it up for like the Electro Staff. Anything black themed, Star Wars related would work nicely. Let's move on to red wrap now for this combo, which is Knighted from the Chapter 1 Season X's Battle Pass, part of the Fortnite set, using it for the black and red design, or red and black design. Let's move on to the final combo for Darth Maul now. Back Bling is Black Shield, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 2's Battle Pass, and is the Black Knight's Back Bling from that season. He was a tier 70 skin. You can switch up for the blackened shield and use a standard style, or even the red shield, banner shield, anything like that would work nicely. Pickaxe is DC series. Catwoman's Grappling Claw, part of the Batman 0 Point set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, and is Catwoman Zero's Pickaxe, using it for the blacked out design. You can switch it up for like the Vision, anything blacked out themed would work nicely. Stun Knife, Let's move on to the final weapon wrap now, which is Star Wars series Star Map, part of the Ahsoka Tano set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4's Back Pass, using it for the black design mainly, and the Star Wars series as well. That's all the updated skin combos done for Darth Maul. Thank you once again to YSN for the video suggestion. I really did enjoy getting combos done for this skin, and the actual Darth Maul skin leaves the item shop on the 11th of May, so you've got a little while to decide whether or not you want the Darth Maul skins or any of his cosmetics, for example. If you ever do have any other Fortnite related videos, for example skin, Back Bling, Pickaxe, Glider / Umbrella, Contrail and Weapon Wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.